to the depressingly low quantity of people out there watching. I am HazeDream, and I'm your host, and I'm gonna bring you some fucking Zerg versus Protoss action here on the map Steppes of War. This is the third game in a row I've casted on this map. It's haunting me or something, but who gives a shit? Let's get on with it. Top right, we have the Rekatan. He is the blue Zerg player, and he's on the top right, and he's sending out an early drone for some scouting action. Bottom left, we have the Protoss player who is named Tofu. I really don't know about Tofu too much, but I do know Rekatan's is a decent player because in a game I casted of him 2-3 weeks ago, he withstood a fucking really cheesy double proxy in his main, and he came back to win the game. It looked like he was out of it, but it's a beautiful comeback. You should check that game out if you have a chance. And here we go. This drone makes it inside of Tofu's main, and he's going to begin wandering around, seeing what's going on. Of course, nothing's too early, and Tofu's going to bring that probe, which he made the pylon with, to start attacking that drone, and he's gonna fend him off here. And let's take a look at this race here between this probe and drone as they're racing back to Rekatan's main. And here, nothing really going on early here. We will see how these builds come out. And this drone is making it all the way back. He's probably pretty tired. I mean, he just went the whole 128 times 128. That's probably what it is, right? Alright, that's probably some Brood War talk here. And here we go. And he's gonna put down. Rekatan's gonna put down a nice 13 pool. It's probably my favorite Zerg build. And this probe will see that. And here we go. 2 gateways going down for Tofu here in this front. Is he walled off there? We're gonna have to take a look at that again. And this 13 pool, we'll see how it ends out. Yeah, that is definitely walled off. I'm pretty sure it is. We'll get another angle on that. And an extractor put down here by Rekatan's here. And so it could be early Zergling speed, it could be roaches, it could be early lair tech, who knows. Here's a pylon behind those 2 gateways. Let's see if this that probe's probably gonna get in. Yeah, he gets in, so it's not completely walled off. A Zergling will probably get in there. And also we see this Overlord, he's getting pretty close to that tramp there, and of course tramp is ramp plus choke. To anybody who doesn't know, yeah, that pylon is definitely far away from that gateway. It is open. It's a nice stream. It's a nice straight little line of a wall. You can put a zealot there, which Tofu has done, and just wall off really nice. Only one Zergling will be hitting it at a time, more than likely. And there's 3 drones on gas, or probably 2. It's probably 3. And we'll see what he will tech up into, or maybe get some upgrades here for Rekatan. And we're going to see this Zergling make his way. First 2 Zerglings on the map so far. And we see, yes, Rekatan's going to go down. He's going to put down a Roach Warren, which is a very early, strong, good build for Zerg against Protoss. Definitely against Zealots. And chrono boosting here, Tofu. He's chrono boosting Zealots. And he's finally putting down an assimilator here. And this Roach Warren, when it comes up, it doesn't take that long to come up a Roach Warren. I mean, I think it's a really strong, good early build, and also a Spine Crawler going down inside the main. These 5 Zealots are, they've had enough of hanging out at the main. They're like, fuck this, let's go check out what's going on in Rekatan's main. They're going to make their way, and you can see the gateways are rallied right on top of the Zealots, so that means they will, when they spawn, they will run to wherever those Zealots are. The first larva comes down, and some more larvae being injected by that queen, and these 5 Zealots are going to make their way inside. This queen's going to try to fend it off and run around the creep. Look how fast that queen is on the creep. You gotta love the queen. She is adorable. And here we go. These 3 Zealots will begin killing them, becoming morphed in Spine Crawler, and the Spine Crawler goes down, and this queen is probably going to go down. It does go down, but 5 roaches luckily come out in nick of time. Now there's 6 Zealots versus about 5 roaches. Roaches on the creep are amazing. So imagine them with the upgrade of speed. They're amazing. They're going to be some nice little micro here by Rekatan. Nothing too special, but he's making Zealots work their way, and they're going to all die. A couple of roaches do go down, but they did their defensive job, and all the Zealots are dead. 4 roaches left, and now we do see Zergling speed being upgraded for Rekatan. These gateways are just rallied to the bottom of the tramp here. No players put down their natural yet. It's too early, I guess. Yeah, of course it is. Here we go. 2 stalkers here. They're probably gonna take out this Overlord here. And look at this. Rekatan is 34 out of 34 food supply. So he's gonna go under. Yeah, he goes under supply. There he goes. He's under supply, and that's not very good. But he's not. It's a couple of seconds. You gotta wait for that Overlord to pop. 4 Zerglings come in against they're gonna try to surround these stalkers. The stalkers try to get away as they're glitching, can't even walk. And they're going to get surrounded. Both of these stalkers are going to get down. Getting pounded by roaches and surrounded by Zerglings is not good news. And here we go. These Zerglings in. two stalkers come out. These two stalkers that just came out are they're gonna getting pounded, and maybe 3 control groups in Brood War come out here of probes, and they're gonna try to hold off these roaches. They're gonna try to surround them. One roach does get totally orgied in by these probes and 2 stalkers now, who are gonna fend this off, which is pretty impressive, I would say, with that little wall. Alright, so that roach harass will end, as Zergling speed is on the makings of getting shitted out here. And here we go, these 4 stalkers will take out this last roach, and that is the end of that harass. Pretty decent. Took out a bunch of stalkers and more Zerglings, and looks like a drone's making its way out to the natural. And looks like Rekatan's is going to put down his natural. Is the first player. Of course, the Zerg should be putting it down before the Protoss. And these Zerglings are going to try to get us surrounded on these 4 stalkers. And yes, the natural does go down. And yeah, healthy surround by these Zerglings on these stalkers, and more than likely they'll go down before the other 2 stalkers. Yeah, they go down. And now a couple of more Zerglings coming in to finish off 2 more stalkers. And we'll see how this works out. It's about even though. These stalkers are going to try to micro. Pretty decent micro from Tofu. He's not a complete asshole. He actually knows what he's doing. And the sentry's out now. And we'll see how those sentries mend out in its way later in the game. And this natural is about halfway completed. And 2 sentries, 2 stalkers up on top of the tramp, blocking off these 2 Zerglings. I guess Rekatan is just checking out, see what he's doing. Oh my god, another stream of about 8 Zerglings just make their way up as 2 gateways go down, 2 force fields, a little too late. And these Zerglings make their way in. All the probes are off the line, and they're gonna get harassed here. A couple of probes do go down, but the Zerglings are gonna run away now, because they do see 2 sentries and a whole bunch of probes and a stalker are gonna hold it off here. Yes, indeed they do. And that's the end of that harass. So as you can see early in this game, Rekatan being a big distraction to the economy and the army size fulfillment of Tofu here. So definitely some good play from Rekatan so far. He's transferring some drones over here to the natural, so that's going to begin getting saturated. And there's an Urson calf right in the middle of the mineral line. Let's hope he doesn't get in the way, because they'll probably kill that. And here we go, the income you can see now, because of that natural expansion being down, the economy's gonna be better here for Rekatan, and he's gonna get a little advantage in macroing out units faster and building up a more mass. 2 spine crawlers also in the natural going down for Rekatan. There's a shitload of Zerglings with speed coming up to this tramp here of Tofu. This Zealot's gonna be guarding it, and it's gonna be just back and forth here, just checking out, scoping it out, see what he's got. And a force field going down to make sure that those horny Zerglings don't get in and try to do some more harass on those probes. And some lair action. So lair is almost done. It's about 4/5 completed. And 1 Zergling going in, trying to get another view. And there's maybe like 24 Zerglings there. Rekatan's got a pretty good army size. 3 sentries, maybe 4 Zealots and a Stalker up for Tofu at his wall there. And I guess 1 by 1, a holocaust of Zerglings here, just being sacrificed. And it's down, that 24 is down to about 21 after that sacrilegious shit going on. And this Hydralisk down, Hydralisk Den is going down now, so he's going to get some more range here. And Overlord speed as well. And a couple of creep tumors out in front of natural. He's going to begin, Rekatan's going to begin spraying that creep. 1 Zealot on a mission to see what's going down over here. These Zerglings they're gonna chase that Zealot back to home, and those Zerglings are also making sure that natural doesn't go down, another Nexus doesn't go down, another Nexus, the only Nexus going down for natural in the expansion there. So he's withdrawing that from happening. Overlord speed is up, and you can see also Hydra's range is also being upgraded, so he's gonna get some more range on those Hydras. And look how fast this Overlord is flying. You see, Overlord speed for 100 gas, 100 minerals is a beautiful upgrade, definitely. Look at this. He's just going to fly over there in the nick of time. And, ooh, we might see a little Nidus action eventually, but if the game gets that far, we might. Protoss, I don't think, has vision of that. And Tofu's whole army of Zealots, Stalkers, and Sentries are heading to Rekatan's main. They're going to spot these creep tumors, and they're just going to leave them there. And here we go, a whole bunch of Zerglings. They're going to run back up to the ramp, and whoa, a very nice force field blocking all of Rekatan's forces not to be able to guard his natural. The spine crawls are beginning taking some hits here, and they're probably going to go down with the queen. And even Rekatan is saying that's a nice force field. Look at that. All maybe like 30-something Zerglings being blocked from the force field, and they're not going to be able to protect this this natural expansion of Rekatan, and it's probably going to go down. All the drones still mining, trying to get as much as they can as it goes down. One spine crawler still up, and look at these Zerglings on the bottom. Alright, another force field. That's about the most efficient force field you can have in the game right there. I mean, he's going to be blocking 30 Zerglings and 7 Hydras, and his whole natural just went down. And these Stalkers will finally try to run away. Zerglings are out, and it's like, welcome to the jungle, because all these Zerglings are just going to fucking rip through these Zerglings as if they're little school children, and these Hydras look so fast on creep, it's unbelievable. And these Zealots are gonna run away, and even you can see Rekatan here saying, that was fucking sexy, very cool. Yes, it was definitely a very sexy force field. It was probably 2 or 3 force fields that could be the most efficient force field you can ever make in the game. And so, I guess Rekatan's had enough. He's gonna bring all these Zerglings, and he's gonna check if Tofu has put down his Nexus natural, but he still hasn't. As look at this. He's going to redo his natural expansions right then. He's going to put it down again. And these Hydras are going to again going up this ramp and try to chisel away these pylons or gateways. And there's going to be a cat and mouse here at the top of Tofu's tramp here. This Overlord's seeing everything. Everything his heart desires. And we're going to see some chrono boost action on these 4 gateways. He's still stuck on 4 gateways. I mean, he's gonna do something eventually. These Zealots are gonna make their way down to fight against these Hydralists, and but as the Zerglings come in, all the Zealots back away. These Hydras getting the high ground view from the Zerglings. As the Zerglings crawl their way through, the Hydras are gonna take advantage, being slobs and pigs down there, just shooting their arrows from their mouths into these fucking Protoss units, and that's not very good. And look at this, a gold expansion, second expansion put down for Rekatan in the gold minerals up there. And these Hydras is going to chisel away at these gateways and pylons. And this gateway goes down, and there's one unpowered, so basically Tofu's running on 2 gateways powered up. And that's it, with maybe, what is that, another Stalker popping out, right, with 3 Stalkers. There's the cough of the match. I will always in every cast have a cough in the match. And here we go, a Hydralist, they're going to come in and take these Stalkers out, as a whole bunch more of Hydralists, as slow as they are still sexy as hell. And 3 gateways are going to begin, 1 gateway goes down, these 2 gateways are left now. Probes off the line, and they're going to try to fend this off, and unfortunately they don't. And these Hydras and a couple more Zerglings, GG by Tofu. I want to thank SC2cast.com for giving me the opportunity, and to all the people who give me thumbs down, I fucking love it. Keep on doing it, and I love you all. Cheers, have a good night, smoke it up, peace.